What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Simone with the Sports merch collection. Get your Sports classic tea, wavy tea with a brand new Jada Mega Harris tea. The last link is subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former worker, and athletes, job with the poor kids. And also make sure you turn the notification bells on because videos are coming like boom, 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 and you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. Guys, let's get into today's topic. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to y'all. Let me rap to y'all real quick, man. Let me talk to y'all real quick. The East is looking scary, y'all. The East is looking scary. The Sixers went from number 1 to can we get the 4th seed? Y'all, the East, baby. Y'all know, y'all already know. I ain't gotta tell y'all. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Let me know, because I'm speechless. Let me know down below, where do you see, like, what can the Sixers do to compete again? Like, right now we retain Danny Green, we retain FURKAN KORKMAZ, so we're looking a lot like the same. We did show up the front court with DRUMMOND off the bench, of course, so that's huge, but that's not enough. It's not enough. The Bulls turned it up. The freaking Heat turned it up. The freaking Knicks turned it up. The Hawks are going to be bringing a healthy Cam Reddish, a healthy DeAndre Hunter. Remember, the Hawks were without Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter on their playoff run. Now they'll be bringing them back and a more developed Trae Young, John Collins. Sheesh! The Nets gonna be back healthy. Like, where do the Sixers fit in, y'all? And what are we going to do? Then you look at the freaking West. The West isn't even as scary as the East, in my opinion. But the West are gonna be bringing back Jamal Murray's gonna be come back. Freaking the Lakers are beefed up. Klay Thompson is coming back for the Warriors. Like the Clippers gonna be scary, brazy, shored up their team. Where do the Sixers fit in, y'all? Like, what can we do? What move can we make to be back in contention? What move can we make to have a realistic run at the freaking Eastern Conference Finals at least? Because I ain't even talking championship right now, baby, because the way the NBA done took a turn, boy. Where do the Sixers land? Where do y'all think they land? Let's talk right now about Dennis Schroder. Okay? Dennis, the menace. Let's talk about Dennis. Now, Dennis wanted a heck of a lot of money. He wanted a heck of a lot of money. And as you can see, the NBA said we don't like that. All the teams say we don't like that because Dennis is still in the market. Turned down a 4-year, $84 million deal with the Lakers last season. Now he's regretting it. I guess he thought he was worth more, the dude. He was a little inconsistent last season. He just wants too much money for who he is. He just wants too much money for who he is right now. But I think Dennis would be a good fit for the Sixers. And right now I'm going to talk about us if we're keeping Ben Simmons, because I can talk about a scenario where we bring in Dennis and how he would fit in with Ben Simmons gone. But right now, Ben Simmons, as I'm recording this video, is still on the roster. So let's see how he fits in with Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons is still on the roster and these teams look happy. All the teams around the NBA are looking happy right now. I don't see who's trading for Ben right now. So let's run this scenario with Ben still on the roster because he's still on the roster, whether you guys like it or not. So Dennis Schroder, I'm thinking, well, obviously he's going to take less money than he wants, okay? Because look at Victor Oladipo. He signed for cheap with the Heat, betting on himself. Hopefully he can get a big deal next year. Even look at freaking Andre Drummond. Signed for a little bit of money with us. So Dennis Schroder's going to have to see the writing on the wall and see that he's going to have to sign for less than he thinks he's worth. And then hopefully he get a big payday next year. Now, Dennis Schroder is a guy, he averaged 30 minutes of play last season with the Lakers. Former Oklahoma City Thunder guy. He played last season with the Lakers. He averaged about 30 minutes per game. He averaged about 15 points per game, which is good in my opinion. He had about 6 assists per game. Really liked it. Dennis, his three-point shot, though, fell off last season. He was only shooting about 33% from the three last season. We know our biggest thing with Philly is we need guys that can space the floor. We need guys that can stretch the floor. And if he can't do that, then it's kind of like, Now, we know Dennis's three-point shot has been up in the past and fell off last season. But Dennis is a guy that's more like a slasher, attack the rat, penetrator kind of guy. He likes, Tyrese Maxey, he likes penetrating the paint, going right to the rack, doing a little shifty layup moves. That's his skill set. That's what he thrives in. So Dennis, if we're keeping Ben Simmons, Dennis will have to come off the bench because we need we didn't bring George Hill back. We need Seth Curry being that starting two guard because Seth Curry's shot is just amazing. And if Ben Simmons is staying, Seth Curry right now, the way our roster is set up is the guy that I want beside Ben Simmons because Seth Curry's just wet. I thought I was calling him Steph. Seth is just, he proved he's just super wet. So we need him beside Ben so he can space the floor. That means Dennis is going to have to come off the bench unless Dennis gets his three-point shot up and can play beside Ben Simmons. But right now, if we're bringing Dennis, he'll have to come off the bench. So Dennis could be that six-man maybe because we need a six-man. We need a guy that can come off the bench and just fill it up. And that's something that we missed last season. So if we have Dennis coming off the bench and KORKMAZ at the 2, or Dennis and Tyrese Maxey out there, not sure how that's going to work with, both those guys' three-point shot right now. But we know Tyrese Maxey isn't ready to come in and be in the starting lineup. We probably would just go ahead and get rid of Shake Milton in that case. Let me know what you guys think. I'm talking out loud. I'm thinking about this as I'm processing this. So it's not perfect in my mind. I'm just processing what the scenario would look like. Would that mean we'll just trade Shake Milton? Because we wouldn't need Shake, Dennis, and Tyrese Maxey. So if we bring in Dennis, that means we'll be trading Shake. But I know a lot of you guys might not like it because it will be cutting into Tyrese Maxey's playtime. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe Tyrese Maxey plays, maybe put Dennis in a lineup. Dennis at the 2, Tyrese Maxey at the 1, or interchange those guys coming off the bench. Then you have KORKMAZ, and it's kind of like, where does he fit in? Because we just re-signed him. So let me know what you guys think. But all in all, if we bring in Dennis, that's looking like Shake Milton is going to have to peace out, Boy Scout. But let me look at some more of Dennis's stats. I would like a Dennis and Tyrese Maxey, seeing them out there on the court at the same time, because both of those guys have a similar game when it comes to attacking the rack and penetrating. And like I said, Dennis is a really good facilitator. He was starting with OKC before he went to the Lakers last season, and he was starting with the Lakers alongside LeBron James. LeBron James can play that 2 guard, but he can also, we just know LeBron James is a true guard. He can play the 2, he can play the 1 very effectively. So he played alongside LeBron James last season. So Dennis, I want to see what his three-point percentage. So the season before OKC in 2019-2020, he shot 38.5% from the 3, but his 3 has been improving pretty much every year, but it fell off last year. So yeah, Dennis, I can't see him playing the 2 with that 3-point shot. So we'll just have to I'm just not sure how Tyrese's shot is going to develop this off season. But yeah, if we had a lineup, we have Dennis and Tyrese Maxey out there at the same time. Now I'm looking up Tyrese Maxey's numbers. But let me know what you guys think, because like I said, this is nowhere near perfect. This is just me thinking out loud to you guys, because we got to think about options this offseason. What do y'all like? Dennis Schroder. What does that mean for Shake Milton if we bring in Dennis? What does that mean for Tyrese? Let me know down below. And then who else are you guys looking at? Who else are you guys looking at that you guys think might be able to improve the Sixers roster? But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like this video